Eagles Panthers coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team? I know. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think it is no doubt about it. The offensive line.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Murray's going to receive the toss. He's in the clear. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
And this is Ginn running it out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. First down at the 18. Barwin's all over the ball carrier.
Well, when you get the offense backed up like this, you got to put the pressure on your defense and go out there. We need a 3-and-out so we can get the football back and get good field position.
Second down coming up. Stewart's got it. Screenplay. That's a gain of 6.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Third down.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this offense. So a nice job of stopping them on their initial possession, and now they'll get the football back with a chance to let the offense get right back to work.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it going. Keep the pressure on. Be aggressive in your play calls and try to extend the lead and put pressure on the other team.
And that gains 1.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Eagles offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Murray
going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. They built up a nice lead, and we're still only midway through the first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and wow, the offense is hot. The quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop them.
And this is Ginn running it out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Panthers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 18. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And that picks up 3.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Newton in shotgun formation.
And the flag is down. Cotchery is tackled right at the 42. Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see, quarterback way past the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Newton looking across the middle. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Give the defense a lot of credit that time, Jim. They got a lead. They protected it. They stopped the offense 3 straight plays, and now they're off the field.
Sproles is taken down at the 33.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Eagles offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Murray's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Eagles have been awesome today on first down. That time, it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
He's got a wide open alley. Gains 20. First and 10. Murray, toss play here. Thompson's there to take him down.
The long-time productive tight end for the Eagles is Brent Selleck.
He's just one of those tight ends that knows how to get deep down the field, can make the catches, and has sneaky speed.
Scarlatulele all over the quarterback and takes him down. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. 3rd and 13.
Catch made out to Riley Cooper.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
They go for the long field goal try, and in the end, they come up empty.
Yeah, they came up empty, Jim, and I thought it was a risk by the head coach. Didn't manage the game very well that time. I would not have tried the long field goal.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up.
Tackle made by Cox that time. 2nd and 10.
Olsen's got it on a pass that had some heat. Going to take it home for the touchdown. I know it's just the first quarter, Phil, but they needed that touchdown. This team was in danger of possibly being embarrassed today.
Oh, the way they were playing, they were getting dominated on offense and defense, and all of a sudden, you look up and boom, a quick score by them, and they're right back in it.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Huff's going to test the coverage here.
He's brought down.
Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, which has turned into one of the true banking meccas of the world, and Bank of America Stadium is housing this game today.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Huff makes the grab. This is third down. The Eagles break huddle and show a jumbo look. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. Out of the shotgun formation. And DeMarco Murray comes down with it. After the catch, it's now second down and 1. Here's the handoff. That's a gain of 7.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Press coverage all the way. First down and 10. Murray. Davis is all over that offense and brings him down.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Eagles will approach this play from out of the pistol. Second down and 13. Matthews with the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Third and 7. And it's knocked down.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. Better be careful here. Terrible starting field position here for the offense. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Kendrick's able to read that play and make the hit. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Second down and in a very precarious spot. Newton's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
First down on the way.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Second down here.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Panthers will set up. The 28 is the first down line. And he's forced to the ground.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Darren Sproles will return it. Brought down at the 44 and a run back of about 11. The Eagles bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Has 12 on this play. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. First down here after the run. Catch made by Riley Cooper. It's first down as they head to the line.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach. Going to the hurry-up offense, going to see if they can make a few plays.
And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Eagles getting ready to kick it away. They're setting up the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. Stewart's the receiver on the screen.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 37. Stewart's tackled down at the 38. The Panthers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's second down and 9.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it down the field. Touchdown! We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Huff's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Incomplete. We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Browns running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Panthers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin.
Now they'll try over again on second down. Slashing to the right side. Tosses the football. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Panthers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
The give this time to the fullback.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Panthers load up the backfield for this next play.
3rd and 5.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Searching for space to the right. Breaks free, has some space to work with on his way.
The 20, the 10, and Curry's going to make the tackle.
The Panthers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're going to the hurry.
Once again, a running play.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
2nd and goal to go. Runs it in for the touchdown. Well, we knew the next score was going to be a critical one, and it turns out they're the ones to get it, making this a tie game midway through quarter number 3.
Oh, boy, that just takes all the pressure off of you. You know, when it gets in the second half and midway into third quarter, you start watching that scoreboard. So to come up with that touchdown and tie this game up, that eliminates a lot of pressure.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Eagles come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Cooper tackled down. Riley Cooper coming up with the big catch that time.
Well, the word big, that's what you got to say when you talk about Riley Cooper. He is a big physical wide receiver. He can make catches when he's contested by a defender. He had an outstanding year for the Eagles.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Shaq Thompson wraps up the quarterback.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Jordan Matthews brings it in. Picks up 8 here. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
It's 3rd down coming up.
The Eagles come out and a bunch set. Selleck's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going. Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Murray lined up in the backfield. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews. And Matthews is tackled down after a gain of 10.
1st down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Dan picks up about 3.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And now here's Murray on the toss. And it's Roman Harper who makes the tackle.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and go. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Goal from the 6. Josh Huff calls it in.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
A short field goal try on the way.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
The Panthers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
The Panthers will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the 4th quarter. The score's 24-21. 1st down at the 26. Newton's tackled down at the 31.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play clock's running down. Looking for some daylight up the middle. Third down now. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
Going for it on fourth down. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Offense still on the field here on fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first. They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. Newton's going to be kicking himself for a long time when he thinks back on that interception. A critical error at the worst possible time, Phil.
Hey, listen, it was the worst. It was bad timing. I'll tell you, the coaches might be trying to kick him too, because that took all the chances away they had for winning this game.
The 22-yard line. Here they come.
Second and 6. Toss to the outside.
Murray's hit and brought down. That's a timeout call.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Third and 4. Hawk makes the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Handoff out of the I formation. The Eagles get a first down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Now first and 10. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. And here we have second down. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The defense a little jumpy right there.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Panthers official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
Brown's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Panthers offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing. Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Cam Newton unleashes the long pass,
And it falls incomplete.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
The Eagles sat at the line. Dime package. Newton in shotgun formation.
Barwin gets to him for the sack. This is a big third down snap.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day in practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
And he's taken down. And you know they'll be in a rush now.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The coach is going to go for it. And this will probably wrap things up here.
The Panthers from the 37. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Eagles offense comes out for what is in essence just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field, and it's just, you think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoy the moment.
Takes a knee. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.